Jupiter, king of the gods, is well known for his love affairs.
The four most well-known moons, the Galilean moons, are named after some of Jupiter's lovers. Let's take a close look at these massive beauties.
Io's name comes from a priestess of Hera who had a love affair with Jupiter. Io is the most geologically active object in the entire solar system, with over 400 active volcanoes. Eruptions of sulfur and sulfur dioxide reach up to 300 miles above the surface. The surface is also specked with more than 100 mountains, some taller than Mount Everest. Io, unlike most other satellites in the outer solar system, is composed of a molten iron core surrounded by a silicate rock with a crust of sulfur and sulfur dioxide frost. It is also the densest of the four Galilean moons. Io is Jupiter's innermost moon and orbits at a distance of 262,000 miles from Jupiter's center. It takes a total of 42.5 hours to make a complete orbit around Jupiter. Io ranks in with a mean diameter of 2,265 miles and a total mass of 8.9319 to the 22nd power kg. This means that Io is slightly larger than our moon. Io's atmosphere is extremely thin and consists of mainly sulfur dioxide, with minor traces of sulfur monoxide, sodium, chlorine, atomic sulfur, and oxygen. The temperature and density of the atmosphere fluctuates through the day. Europa, the smallest of the four Galilean moons, gets its name from the daughter of the king Tyre from the Greek mythology. Like Io, Ganymede, and Callisto, Europa is another of Jupiter's lovers. Europa has the smoothest surface of any solid object in the solar system. Because of the smooth surface, the moon is believed to have a water ocean beneath the surface which could possibly house extraterrestrial life. The Hubble Space Telescope has detected water vapor plumes thought to be caused by erupting Cairo geysers. Europa has an iron nickel core surrounded by silicate rock and, like most other satellites, a water ice crust. Europa orbits Jupiter with a radius of 416,900 miles, and it completes a full revolution every 3.5 days. Europa is just slightly smaller than our moon. It has a diameter of just over 1,900 miles and a mass of 4.8 to the 22nd kg. Europa has a weak atmosphere and
Ganymede, largest of the four Galilean
oxygen.
moons, received its name from the cupbearer of the gods, also one of Jupiter's lovers. Ganymede's surface has an albedo of 43%. Water ice seems to be ubiquitous on its surface, with a mass fraction of 50 to 90%. The groove terrain is brighter and has more icy composition than the dark terrain. The surface consists of carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, cyanogen, hydrogen sulfate, magnesium sulfate, and sodium sulfate. It is believed that these salts originated from the subsurface ocean. Ganymede is composed of approximately equal amounts of silicate rock and water ice, with an iron-rich liquid core, and an internal ocean that may contain more water than all of Earth's oceans combined. Ganymede orbits Jupiter at a distance of 665,115 miles. Every 7 days and 3 hours, it completes a full revolution. Ganymede is the largest and most massive moon in the solar system. Its diameter of 3,273 miles is 0.41 times that of Earth. It has a total mass of 1.4 times 10 to the 23 kilograms. Ganymede has a thin oxygen atmosphere that includes O, O2, and possibly O3, also known as ozone, along with atomic hydrogen. The possibility of an ionosphere in its atmosphere is currently unknown. Callisto gets its name from a nymph who is associated with the goddess of the hunt, Artemis, again, one of Jupiter's many lovers. The surface of Callisto is one of the most heavily cratered in the solar system. New craters often erase older ones. It does not show any signatures of subsurface processes, such as plate tectonics or volcanism. Callisto is composed of approximately equal amounts of rock and ice. It is believed to have a small silicate core and a crust made of water ice, carbon dioxide, silicates, and a few other organic compounds. Investigation by the Galileo spacecraft revealed that there may be a subsurface ocean of liquid water. Callisto is the outermost of the 4 Galilean moons of Jupiter. It orbits at a distance of approximately 1,100,000 miles, completing a lap every 16.7 Earth days. Callisto is 3,000 miles in diameter. That is about 99% the diameter of the planet Mercury. But at 1.1 times 10 to the 23 kilograms, it is only about a third of Mercury's mass. Callisto has a very tenuous atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide. Since it is so thin, it has to be constantly replenished. As you can see, these 4 moons, while orbiting the same planet, have entirely different compositions and backstories.